Life for civilians in war-torn Ukraine is a daily struggle, and as the embattled country's electrical grid continues to buckle, light in the winter can be fleeting. KETV News Watch 7 Capitol Bureau Chief John Grunwald took an independent trip there in December, focusing on how people in the capital city carry on.
In bleak December, the sky falls on Ukraine, first as fog, and then as a furious hail of drones and missiles.
Just getting worse and worse and harder and harder.
An almost monotonous cycle of sirens and bomb blasts.
Nightly explosions and attacks, and having no electricity during the day, and then going back again into a hard night.
Former Nebraska State Senator Tom Brewer has toured the war-torn streets and trenches of Ukraine 8 separate times now, but always in the blossoming spring or heat of summer.
This time it's changed. You can see that there is, and you can feel there's just a war fatigue, and that the people, they still want to win the war. They don't want to give up, but it's showing.
Former Nebraska agricultural leader Don Hutchins was here last April, and he feels that too.
The clock is ticking a little faster than it was a year ago.
Signs of that fatigue in the center of Kyiv. A large demonstration circles Independence Square.
У меня один сын загинув в Айдарі в 24-му році, а один син зник безвісті. 225.
Mothers, daughters, sisters, sons, and brothers searching for answers about their loved ones.
Хтось, представник частини, виходив і говорив з нами, бо у нас немає ніякої у нас дуже стисла така коротка шаблонна інформація. Тобто немає.
They say the battalions their loved ones fought in won't give details, so they're left to wonder.
Я хочу, щоб вони знайшли моєго сина і повідомили, що з ним сталося. Я вже 1,5 роки.
Mourning without closure, not even the cold comfort of a coffin.
Я сумую, щоб він повернувся живий.
Near them, memories of the fallen spill across a green space.
The pain of all the losses is taking a toll on just day-to-day folks, and you see this in Kyiv, so you know that as you get closer to the Eastern Front, it's even stronger.
It's become a place for public grief, representing the thousands of lives taken by war.
This memorial has grown significantly since I was here in April.
Flags of nations across the world, including the United States.
What is so moving to me is the photographs. The photographs of young men that will never have the opportunity to be married or have a family.
By day, Kyiv is a mix of mourning and moseying through shopping malls. By night, it's noisy or hauntingly quiet as curfew strips the streets bare. While others sleep, teams of people work to keep the skies clear.
For me, more important question, how I can not to do this. So that's all.
For Dimitro, it's duty. He has a normal day job in security, and then he reports to the top of a high-rise a few nights each week, manning a machine gun. Usually, they're without power, so it's a long way up the stairs. He shoots down deadly Shahed drones as they glide toward apartments.
It's the most popular reaction between the guys, like, yeah. But for me, it's more like, I know that this Shahed haven't killed few families.
Just outside Kyiv, an orphanage we visited last spring, Child of Light cruises toward completion. In the first days of the war, Russian soldiers actually occupied the area.
That this could have been destruction. Now it's a place where there's healing, there's future ahead.
The final hurdle the orphanage had to clear was the construction of this government-approved bomb shelter, both underscoring the continuing danger of the war, but also the security this place will bring to children.
It will take in dozens of children whose families have been shattered by the war, and the people organizing and fundraising for it live right here in Nebraska.
Leaving this place, they will have this light burning very strongly inside of them, and they will go and light up other parts of this country with that light.
Reporting for KETV News Watch 7, I'm John Grunwald.